Okay, hello all and welcome to another brand new video. Now, in this video we'll actually be visiting the PS3 again for the first time in a very long time. I don't think I've made a video for the PS3 in over a couple of years now. Jeez, looking back on the old ones, it's been ages. Yeah, since 2015. Well, anyways, in today's video we'll be showing you how to hack the what was known as the unhackable PS3s. Now, this is like a jailbreak, but I should tell you straight away it is not exactly the same as a jailbreak. It's pretty much 90% of what a jailbreak can do. So there's a few limitations which you'll find out, but it's better than nothing for one of those unhackable PS3s. So what I'm going to explain to you is, before we go ahead, this will work on all of the PS3s up until the latest PS3 that was ever released. And you have to be on the hybrid firmware 4.85, which I'll show you how to download. So this can be installed on anything. It's easy to install. Now, with that being said as well, with this PS3 exploit, you can also jailbreak older PS3s like the Slim, and the middle Slim and the Fats, but you have to check which ones you can do. Otherwise, you can use PS3 HEN, which is the best way to go about it for all the newer systems that can't be jailbroken. So without further ado, let's go ahead and I'll get you guys started. So I'll be putting this link in the description. It's www.ps3exploit.com, and this is the one that we'll be using to find all the files that we need. So when you come here, the first thing you're going to want to click is on 4.85.1 HFW, the hybrid firmware, and this will open up in a new tab. So if you have a look here, it'll open up, and just look. So this looks like it's the latest one here. As you can see here, Junie posted it on, what date was it? It was 28th of August, so it's been a while. Anyways, you can download it from here, from the download link, which is just a mega link. You can click on it like that, and it'll come up for you to download, so just hit download. Now, I've already gone ahead and downloaded it. This is my one. Where is it? Here. So I've got it ready to go. I'm just going to open it up. And what you're going to need is you're going to need to have a USB ready to go to install the firmware for your PS3. So this is going to be what's in the folder. As you can see, there's nothing in there. This is the file that you actually need. So I'm going to go ahead and get my USB, and I'm going to show you how you need to set it up for the PS3. Okay, so you're going to want to go ahead and plug in your USB, and now you want to make sure that this is formatted correctly to the right format. So what you want to do is make sure you save or delete everything that's off this USB, or sorry, let's say copy everything that's important off it to somewhere safe, and then you're going to want to right click on it, and you're going to go format, and you're going to click FAT32 and then select start. So just press OK and let it format the USB. It won't take too long. And now this is good. So I recommend a USB of any size of 4 GB and upwards, but you can use something smaller if you're not planning to put anything too important on it. The update file, as you can see, is only 200 megs, so that's no big deal there. So we're back in the USB now, and we can go ahead and copy and paste this file. So what you want to do is, before we copy and paste the file, you want to create a new folder. So I'll show you how I did that. So you just go right click, and then you go new folder, and you're going to name it PS3 in capitals like that. Then you're going to go into that folder and create another new one, and you're going to call it update in capitals like that, update. And then in there we're going to paste this update file. So just click and drag it like that. You may have some other way of opening your zip files, that's fine. You can use the normal Windows zip tool. It'll just look a bit different, but that's going to be the similar name. Okay, so that's done now, and yours might not have the .pup at the end. So if you can't see the .pup part, what you need to do is press Alt. So click on the folder like this, just where there's blank space. Click on it there. Press Alt on your keypad, and go to View, and then you're going to click on Options, and you're going to go to View again. And then you see this one here that says hide extensions of known file types. If you've got that checked, you want to uncheck it. So make it look like mine, then press apply, then press OK. And then the .pup will show up. And what we need to do is we need to rename this file now. So you can right click, rename, and you want to delete everything up until the P. So like that, just delete that and press enter. So that's the file that we're going to use to install the hybrid firmware, and that's ready to go. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to download multiMAN. So I'll have a link to this in the description as well. If you come over here on Brewology, you can click on multiMAN. There's a whole subfolder for it. Now, you're going to want to download the one that's for HEN. And then you're going to see multiMAN 4.85.01. Just click on that one there, and see how there's one down here for HEN. So this one's 4.84 HEN. That's fine. It'll work on 4.85. You want to download that one there, and that's just downloading. So there's also other homebrew. Most of it will work on the HEN, apart from a few that you shouldn't use, which we'll go over in a moment. But apart from that, most of them will work. If they don't, you may need to learn how to re-sign them. That's something else that you guys will have to learn how to do. I won't be showing you how to do that in this video, but as I said, most of the homebrew applications will work, or they just won't work, full stop. Now, in terms of what won't work, there's really big warnings on the website for PS3 XPLOIT. So don't install CC API. This one here is for cheats, so a lot of people try this. If you try this, you're going to brick your console. So don't install CC API with HEN. Otherwise, if you brick it, that's your problem. You're going to have to figure out how to fix that yourself. You probably won't be able to unless you've got a flasher, but good luck to you anyways. Also, don't enable FSM factory service mode. That's again going to brick your console, so don't do that. Now let's get back to the main part of the video. You can go through and download anything else if it interests you. Try it out, see if it works. If it doesn't, oh well. If it does, hooray. There's a few that are made specifically for HEN. So as you can see, there's a HEN toolbox and a HEN brew store. I won't be going over these ones today. I'll be showing you how to install multiMAN and how to back up one of your games and play it through multiMAN, just as a proof of concept. And anyway, so once that's done, you can go ahead and click and drag this onto your USB as well. So just drop it into the root directory there, and it'll copy. As you can see, it's not much, it's pretty small. And once this is all done, we'll go ahead and move to the PS3, and we can show you how you're going to be jailbreaking it from down there. So make sure you come down to the bottom here and you right click and you safely eject your device, or you can do it from here as well. Right click and eject, and it's safe to remove the hardware, so you can just unplug it now like that, and we'll go over to the PS3. Okay, so once you've gone back to your PS3, you're going to want to turn it on, and just open it up to the XMB, and you're going to plug in your USB to the rightmost USB port. So whatever PS3 that you're using, just plug it into the rightmost USB port. And once you've done that, you can go ahead and go to System Update, and you're going to click via storage media. So if your PlayStation isn't on the latest update, you should be able to do this from the XMB. Otherwise, you have to go through the recovery menu, which I'll show you how to do shortly. But if you can do it from XMB, try this first. So just click on this part here, and it'll start scanning your USB. So you can see hybrid and exploitable. Just press OK, and please wait a moment. So just go through and accept the terms of service and press accept, and then just start. Okay, so now that the PS3 is booted again, we're going to go ahead and boot it into recovery mode, and we're going to install the firmware once more. So I'll show you how to do that. You're going to look at the screen now. I'm gonna put my camera on so you can see. So just make sure you power it off. So press the power button and wait for it to shut down. It won't take too long. So once it's shut off, you'll see the red button. You're going to hold it, press and hold it, and you'll hear it beep. And you're going to hold it until you hear it make 2 beeps in a row. So hold it a little bit longer. So it's going to turn off, and you're going to hold it again, and you'll hear it beep twice. And then you can release once it's beeped twice. And if you have a look at the screen now, you'll be in recovery mode. So you're going to want to connect your controller as it says on the screen, because the wireless communications won't work. And press the home button. So then you're going to go to system update at the bottom and connect the storage media. So mine's already in there from before, and then press start and select, and it'll check it. Does take a while sometimes. So as you can see, once it's found the update file, it will start to prepare for the update, and then it will begin to install it like before. So you'll just need to run through the installer and push it. But it'll go through this for a moment. Okay, so once you've gone ahead and finished installing the update, you can go over to down into your settings. So you want to go to system settings, which is actually up here, and then you want to go down to display and what's new, and you're just going to turn that off. So that'll make it a bit easier for you. So instead of it starting you up here, it'll start you on the internet page, or the home screen page, I should say, the game screen page, and then you can go from there. Now, I also recommend, while you're here, before you go ahead and install the exploit, you should go into PlayStation Network and create a new account if you don't have one already. You should do this just so that you have a throwaway account, so if you get banned or anything, it doesn't really matter. This is just so you can sign games and drifts on the fly, and that way you can use it for packages and other stuff like that, like homebrew. So I'm going to go and create an account in the background, and yeah, we'll be back once that's done. So once you've gone ahead and created your throwaway account, you want to go into the web browser and change a couple of settings, so to make your life a little bit easier with the exploit. So first thing you're going to want to do is press triangle, then go to search, and you're going to go to the website, which is the one we were at earlier, which is http://ps3 exploit. So type that in, XPLOIT.com, and then you're going to want to hit the the start button on your controller. Seems like I typed incorrectly. I missed the L. See, I even said it and missed the L. So just type the L and hit start, and you'll be taken to the website. So you want to add this to your bookmarks. So press select to add it to your bookmarks, and then just press add to bookmarks. I've already got mine there, so we're good to go. Next you want to do is you're going to want to go into the tools, and you're going to want to click on home page, and you're going to want to change this to your home page. So you can do that by clicking use current page, as you can see right now, and then just press OK. And from there we're going to want to delete some of our history. So I'll show you how to do that now. You want to go to tools, and then you're going to scroll down. You're going to click on delete cookies, and then you want to go to tools again, and then you want to click delete search history, and you want to go tools again, and you want to click delete cache, and then you want to go tools one more time, and we're going to delete authentication information. And then once you've done that, we should be good to go. So back out of the browser, you can see that it didn't ask for confirmation when closing it, so that's good. Now if you launch it up again, the home page should be the PS3 exploit. So now we're good to go and start running the HEN exploit. And again, I just want to say, I can't stress enough that please do not install CC API or go into FSM mode, otherwise you'll break your PlayStation. I'm going to go to PS3 HEN, and then we're going to go to HEN installer alternate, and then you're going to get this page pop up, and it's going to have the initialization shortly. There you go, it's started now, and it usually doesn't take too long. Okay, so you see it says preparing now, and it just tells you what you're going to do. So you've got to close the browser, open remote play, quit immediately, and then use the icon to download HEN. So I'll show you what you mean. All you have to do is, if you see here, there's nothing there, so click on remote play. And once you get to this screen here, it may show you something, it may not. For me, it's not actually showing a screen, so I'm just going to press circle, which is back, to exit it. And you'll see that it will drop us back to the XMB shortly. And there'll be a new option there once it drops us out. So yeah, it lagged a bit when I was in there, but now it's out, and you can see it says install HEN. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up and click X on that. We're going to click X to install again and just press yes to installing this feature, and it's going to go ahead and download, and it doesn't take too long, about 40 seconds depending on your internet connection. It's only 12 megabytes, so should be fairly quick. And the install is complete. So if we go back now, we'll just go ahead and turn the PS3 off and turn it back on. So just use the power button on the PlayStation to shut it down. And once it's off, we'll boot it back up. Alrighty, so now you can see as the first thing that pops up is enable hen. So now that you've got the homebrew enabler installed, whenever you want to use one of the homebrew applications, you'll have to always enable hen to do this. The PlayStation will work normally like a normal PS3, unless you enable this. So if you have any normal games, you can launch them as you normally would, but if you have a homebrew game installed, you'll have to enable hen for it to run. So we'll go ahead and enable hen now. And as you can see, it'll come up with this box here saying enabling hen. Now sometimes it does fail, and if it does, it'll reboot your PS3 and you'll have to try again. But this time it seemed to work well, which is great. So it's functioning properly. And now we can go to package manager and we can install the multiMAN that we put on the USB earlier. So we go into package directory, we go into standard, and then you got the unofficial multiMAN in there. So we'll just install that one there now. And once that's done, you'll see that we've got multiMAN on the home screen now. So we'll go ahead and open it up just to show you as a proof of concept. And you just have to accept all this other stuff. So it's just saying that whoops, I accidentally pressed no to one of them. So anyways, it's just saying that you are not going to be using this for piracy and stuff like that, which you shouldn't be. So we're not condoning or endorsing piracy in this tutorial here, so you can use it as you see fit. Just remember, this doesn't come with any warranty from us, so yeah. And as you can see, we have multiMAN installed and it's running. So I'll go ahead and back up one of my games, and I'll show you how it runs. So I'm not going to make a tutorial on backing up a game, but I'll show you that we can launch a backed up game once it's on the PS3. So we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so I've gone ahead and backed up the game, and I've rebooted the PS4, so I can show you that I will be launching the HEN exploit again, just so that you can see it working. And it's enabling HEN, so we'll just wait for it to succeed, and then I'll go ahead and launch the game. So as you can see, it's welcomed us, and if you look, you can see I had Gran Turismo in the disk drive. So I've gone ahead and loaded multiMAN, and it'll just load up now. Takes a little bit on the Super Slim due to the RAM. So the Super Slim has less RAM than the normal Slim, so it's a little bit slower, but it's alright. So what we'll do is we'll go and load up Black Ops, for example. So I'll just click X on it now. That's one of the games that I backed up just then in the meantime, and it took a while, so that's why I didn't record all of that. Now we're back at the X and B, and I'll go ahead and launch the game. So you can see the disk icon change to Black Ops, and if we launch it now, give it some time, it'll ask us for the update, since I believe that there's a new version and it's connected to the internet, so it should definitely ask us for the update. Alright, and there you have it. So if you press circle to cancel the update, it should launch the game for you. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure you rate, comment and subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions. Alright, peace and see you in the next video.